Alrighty, welcome, W.J. Burns, PHX. This here is a reproduced antenna, wave magnet antenna assembly for a Zenith table radio. This will fit various, maybe a couple of models, maybe more than a couple of models. This one here is built primarily for the Zenith 7S529 table radio. It will fit a couple of other model numbers. The reason I had to reproduce this antenna is because in a prior video I mentioned that I had acquired another 529 radio and that the transformer was burnt out in it, and so I had to replace it. But the radio didn't come with a back or a wave magnet antenna for the radio. I guess somebody bagged it, so I wound up having to reproduce another one. I think this is about the third one, maybe fourth one that I have had to make for some of the radios that I offer up on eBay. This here is the most recent. So the only thing left that I have to do with this is get this shorting bar made for the terminals in the back of this, and it's good to go. The wiring and the plug and everything is all new. All the antenna is comprised of is enameled wire. The inside that you can see here, inside here, is a round cup that's 4 1/4 inches in diameter. And has 70 turns, at least 70 turns of number 38 enameled wire around it. And it is affixed to the back panel of the wave magnet, and each end of the coil hooks to each of these terminals. Now some of the wave magnets have a mica cap that goes across these, but this particular model doesn't. They didn't put one in for this particular model. I don't know why. And that's where these two terminals come into play. The main coil, or loop, is comprised of 16 turns on the entire assembly. Let me see if I can get this in the right orientation for you. This is the starting point for the run. It comes through the board there, comes up to this dowel, and starts a loop in that direction around this way for 16 turns, where it comes back to this lower part of the dowel here on the assembly, goes through the hole, comes through this side, goes back through the other hole, goes clear through to the back panel, and here is where the 16 loops stop on that terminal. The middle one is a tapped. You count back 4 loops, scratch it, enamel off of it, tin it, and put you a lead from here to there, and that is your tap loop for the antenna. And then the outer loops, let's see, this is this outer loop here is 16 turns of number 22 enameled wire. Now the outer loop is 5 turns. I got 6 turns on this one as an experiment, but it's comprised 5 turns of each side of the center core of number 28 enameled wire. And each side, each loop starts from this terminal, comes back to that terminal, and then this side starts from that terminal, goes out, comes back, and comes back to that terminal. Both of those terminals out here on the back, one, the antenna terminal, the one marked A, ties to that side, and the other one unmarked ties to this side. And then the black lead comes back to here. This connector I had to make. All it's made up of is some pins from old tubes and holes drilled in a 3mm thick phenolic board, and the pins pressed in and peened over on the other side. The antenna assembly measures 14 and an 1/8 inch long by 6 and 7/8 inch high. It is approximately 2 inches thick. This here I shaved down a little bit because 2 inches was pushing it. It's better at about 1.5 inches. This here is about 1 inch. This one here is about 1.25 inches. So I've conserved a lot of used up space here, because if I remember correctly, the last one at 2 inches thick just fit in the cabinet with once the chassis goes in. So you have a 4.25 inch diameter inner loop. It is 1 inch high, the cup, and you start one side and you do a clockwise. This is looking at the wave magnet from inside the cabinet outwards. So the back piece right here is your outside panel with the terminals on it. So what you would do is you would wind your 38 gauge wire from the base clockwise for 70 turns, stopping approximately right at the 4:30 mark, 4 or 5 o'clock mark on it, and take it to the inside, and there you would coil up your excess to solder to the terminals on the front board. And then I showed you the winding on the outer loop, and this 28 gauge 5 loops each side. Comes off of that terminal there, off of this terminal here, goes down underneath here and comes over to the corner here, and then you start your looping top to bottom back to here. Mirror it for this side, coming back, going this way and coming back to this. So these are getting easier to make because, like I say, this one I think is the 4th one that I've done for this particular model, I believe. I made one for another model. I think it was the 530 that I had to make one for, and I believe that one there had the mica cap in it. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, that's all there is to these antennas. So if you need detailed stuff, leave a comment, and I'll get back to you and send you what I have, and hopefully you can make heads or tails out of it. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.